Yo, this card I'm on your master, and I'm going to be showing you some replays today of my Blue Eyes deck, where I'm also using Blue Eyes Shining Dragon and Fusion Armament. So yeah, I saw people are enjoying the Blue Eyes Shining Dragon videos, so I thought I'd make more. So here I discard the Wisdom of Ancients. When I use Melody, then my opponent used Maxi. So I think I summoned Blue Eyes Jet Dragon just so my back row is protected. Even though my opponent played Maxi, it's fine because, you know, my cards can't be destroyed by card effects with Blue Eyes Jet Dragon on the field. So it's worth having these because look, now I get to do this. You'll see at the end of this match why Blue Eyes Jet Dragon is so important here with protecting my back row. So I play Infinite Permanence on this, then my opponent tried doing this, and that's when I used their currently one. So yeah, my opponent currently have this Pearly, is that how you say it? Pearly monster. Then Link summoned into Relinquished Anima, and then played that spell card, which I should have read, but I don't think it makes a difference anyway. My opponent played this, which kind of annoyed me because then I couldn't play alternative. But then, you know, if I get Blue Eyes White Dragon, it should be fine because I can use the Wisdom of Ancients, then get alternative to my hand, and then just summon alternative. I think I tried getting Blue Eyes White Dragon with Bingo Machine Go, and then my opponent just threw another Maxi. Kind of miss True Light. I took it out, but I kind of miss it. Because it is a nice Bingo Machine Go target. Like, you know. Because what did I search for there? Yeah, Shining, Blue Eyes, and Ultimate Fusion, right? I either wanted Ultimate Fusion or Blue Eyes White Dragon. But yeah, definitely not Shining. Yeah, no way. So he's Infinite Permanence. My opponent kept throwing Maxi, so I kept using Infinite Permanence. We both just kept having the annoying cards. Then my opponent attacked me with this. It wasn't too much damage. I was fine with this. I think this spell card protected this from getting destroyed by Alternative's effect. But I wanted to use it anyway, so... the plan was to summon Blue Eyes, Alternative White Dragon, and then summon Jet Synchron. Assault Synchron, Jet Synchron. Baron is getting banned in the TCG. Not Master Duel, but in the TCG. So yeah, then here I use Ash Blossom because I could. But yeah, Baron is getting banned, which sucks. I get why. I don't know why they didn't hit Snake Eyes cards, but they hit the other cards that help Snake Eyes that aren't Snake Eyes cards. Like even Linkaribo is banned. Did I summon Linkaribo and I just didn't say that? No, I didn't summon Linkaribo, right? No. Yeah, Linkaribo is also getting banned in the TCG. I don't know if this will affect Master Duel too much, because usually they favor the OCG list, sometimes the TCG, but it just depends what people are taking advantage of. Here my opponent uses this effect and I use my Negate on it. Then my opponent, oh, I wanted to pause before my opponent played, but my opponent did the funniest thing. Harpies for the Duster. Blue Eyes Jet Dragon protected my back row. I was laughing like a maniac when I saw my opponent play Harpies, because I knew I won. I wanted to show Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, but I had deck really won, so I couldn't show off Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon with Fusion Armament, but whatever. It does suck how Baron is getting banned, because it's pretty easy to summon in a Blue Eyes deck, so I would be more annoyed about it if we didn't have Dragon Magic Master, so I guess that's going to be my go-to negate card now. Here I annoyed the hell out of my opponent. I remember this one. So I use Ash Blossom on that spell card. But in the TCG, lots of changes now. But like I said, I don't think it's going to affect Master Duel much. I waited for my opponent to activate that effect before using Maxi. I wanted to throw Maxi, right? But I didn't really like my hand for going second too much besides my hand traps. So I was like, I might wait now because I don't want my opponent just ending their turn randomly after Maxi, you know, so I wanted to wait. But my opponent just kept summoning. Here I was meant to activate Effect Veiler, but I accidentally used Infinite Permanence because I want to save Infinite Permanence for my turn, because I can't use Effect Veiler on my opponent's turn. Because who knows, my opponent could just maybe stop summoning now or summon another monster. But yeah, so here I used Effect Veiler on that monster. But yeah, I should have used Effect Veiler first. But then I guess it doesn't make a difference because I used both of them anyway. So my opponent summoned Utopia. I got Infinite Permanence. I used it. And my opponent left straight away. Well, after this. Yep. Yeah, that was brutal. That was brutal. The power of Maxi and hand traps. Well, hand traps, but you know what I mean. Maxi getting you more hand traps. All right, you're here for Blue Eye Shining Dragon, right? You're about to see Blue Eye Shining Dragon. Yeah, Shining Dragon. All you need is Melody and Fusion Armament. So he's Dragon trying because I was hoping my opponent didn't have Ash Blossom, and my opponent didn't. So I was like, thank God, because now I can do this. Then special summon Alternative, and then I use Melody to discard Blue Eyes to get Shining Dragon and Jet Dragon. And then I played Fusion Armament, and then I summoned the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and then I special summoned Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. 3,900 attack. Wow, that's pretty good. My back row's okay. So my opponent played Dragon Trine, sent Blue Eyes White Dragon, the White Son of Ancients. My opponent realized I can't do shit to Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. That monster is too OP. And you know what? Maybe my opponent... look, I'm joking, obviously. But maybe my opponent couldn't really do anything because with Blue Eyes, you target a lot. You know, for example, Alternative. And then also Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. So, who knows? Maybe my opponent just couldn't get around Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. Like, maybe they had some Blue Eyes monsters, sure. And then also 3,900 attack as well. So, I don't know, man. I think my opponent was like, I can't do shit to Blue Eyes Shining Dragon, and left. Because if my opponent wanted to leave, my opponent would have left before. But I think my opponent realized, no, I can't do anything. Unless my opponent just got super bricked because Blue Eyes. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. But you know, actually no. You know what? I know what happened. Blue Eyes Shining Dragon was so powerful, my opponent left. What a legend Blue Eyes Shining Dragon is. Unfortunately, that was the only time I could summon Blue Eyes Shining Dragon in these replays I'm showing you. I just could... See, here I could have again, and I was very excited to, but unfortunately, my opponent negated this. So yeah. And I did not want to get rid of Infinite Permanence. I can't even, like, discard a level 8 monster to draw 2 cards now, but I summoned Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I have Infinite Permanence, not the best thing in the world, but who knows. So my opponent set down 3 cards and I was like, oh god, is this Labyrinth? So I attacked, my opponent took the damage, and then I saw my opponent play this, and I was like, okay, Kashtira, and then my opponent left. My opponent must have got so bricked, but hey, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon just defeated Kashtira. That's amazing. The classic fusion right here. If that was Blue Eyes White Dragon, you know, 3,000 damage, and then another 3,000 damage, my opponent would have had another turn. But because it was Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, 4,500 damage, and then 4,500 damage, you're done. That's it. Oh my god, what a Chad. What a Chad. Look, you could say my opponent got bricked, sure, but I have a 4,500 attack monster in the field. I already attacked my opponent once. My opponent obviously kept getting bricked. If that was Blue Eyes White Dragon, yeah, my opponent would have had another turn. But because it was Ultimate Dragon, yeah. That's going to be the last replay I show you. This duel is really good. And, you know, I'm actually starting to miss True Light. Like, because, yeah, I don't have True Light in my deck. So these replays, there's no True Light. It is bricky, and not that great, but it's pretty cool because it just summons Blue Eyes White Dragon, gets you the ultimate creature of destruction. So yeah, maybe I might run True Light again. But yeah, I'll show you the deck, which won't have True Light. So I probably use Maxi. I didn't see the point of negating it because, you know, I don't really see the point of summoning alternative right now besides having a 3000 attack dragon on the field. But that can wait. That can wait. Like, I don't want my opponent to draw a card. I can use this Ash Blossom on something else. Plus I have summon limit, so if my opponent can't destroy summon limit, then, you know, I can just summon alternative after. I don't have to. So I would rather wait. In that situation, I want to wait. So I'm dueling against Dick Warrior, and that one is triple Dick. Then my opponent tried summoning that, so I used summon limit. Then my opponent wanted to negate that, which I didn't know it had, but I used infinite permanence. Oh yeah, so that was nice. That was actually really nice. I love this duel. This was such a good duel. But yeah, it's so good. And then my opponent played that card, which I guess protects my opponent from taking 1000 damage with this spell card, which is pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. So here I got Blue Eye Shining Dragon, and then I summoned the alternative, and then I attacked that fusion. But unfortunately, my opponent can just keep fusion summoning even from the graveyard. Like materials needed for a fusion. Yeah, can even be from the graveyard, unfortunately. My opponent summoned this Dick Warrior, then summoned that, and then tributed the fusion to banish Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. Here, I was worried because obviously, well, actually not too worried, because if my opponent can't, well, actually no, my opponent could maybe fusion summon, yeah, I think. But I was screaming Fusion Armament, Fusion Armament, Fusion Armament, but I got something that was kind of okay, but I just wish it was Fusion Armament, just so you can see more Blue Eye Shining Dragon, but no. It was Ultimate Fusion, which I was fine with. I used it. I summoned Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, which, you know, I think would have been better because I do get infinite permanence back, which is nice. So you get to see Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon here just being a real Chad. Like, I love that effect so much, because especially if people get rid of my floodgates, I can just get it back with Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. So my opponent did this, and then activate this spell card. I used Ash Blossom. And then, yeah, now my opponent can, you know, fusion summon with this spell card. But you know what? I don't know if this was, like, the only fusion my opponent could summon. I guess maybe. Because this targets the monster that attacks. Blue Eye Shining Dragon just would have negated that. So, you know. But getting Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon was perfect. Both of these, like these two, just both were the perfect choices. If I summoned Shining Dragon, that would have been great. If I had summoned Blue Eye Tyrant Dragon, that would have been great too, and it is, because I go in for an impermanence back. A Blue Eye Shining Dragon, yeah, can't be targeted. I don't know, I guess my opponent was coping, like or just forgot about infinite impermanence. But obviously, I would use it, and then I could get it back, and that really pissed my opponent off, so my opponent left. Alright, this is the deck I was using. I have freed the White Stone of Ancients because I just feel like I haven't been seeing them lately. So I took out one trade-in and just replaced it with the White Stone of Ancients, but sometimes I started with the White Stone of Ancients, and it's like, I don't know, like I might keep it at free only because it's nice. It's a great way to get, you know, Blue Eyes Jet Dragon and even Synchro Summon Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Also, if Link Karibo banned, I'm pretty sure in the TC... Oh, I'm writing banned. In the TCG, I think I'm just going to have to replace Link Karibo with Striker Dragon. Because, yeah, I want to send the White Son of Ancients away. You can even use Relinquish, but this is a TCG. Like I said, I doubt this is going to affect the Master Duel too much. There's no way they'll ban Baron in Master Duel unless Baron gets banned in in the OCG. Yeah. Alright, going to end it here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.